Well, first of all, obviously a disappointing night for us. Not the way we envisioned it going. But let me just first say I'm incredibly thankful for our team. I'm thankful for our team. I'm thankful for God's grace for allowing me to be a part of such a special group of people, coaches, staff, and players. And just an unreal year. I mean, incredible. Just incredible year. 2 years. We've won 29 games in a row, and it's been a long time since I've stood in front of a team with a loss. And but this team in particular, just really special. Coming into this year, 80 freshmen and sophomores out of 120. To get back to this point, I'm just super proud of them. It's incredibly difficult to even get here and super hard to win it, that's for sure. But I'm proud of our guys. Incredible leadership and focus all year long, and a lot of history made by this group. And forever grateful for these seniors. These seniors, what an amazing group of young people. Just dynamic young people that are unbelievably committed. And just Tanner Muse and Pollard and Cervinka and Ankrum, just Denzel and Kayvon, Phibbs, so many guys, just tremendous leadership. And so I'm thankful and just blessed to have been a part of it with these guys. And but tonight was all about LSU. What an unbelievable game. We had an opportunity there in the third quarter. I loved how we responded and got the ball back with a 3-point lead, and we just couldn't quite put enough plays together. It's probably the worst we've been on third down in a long time. We had opportunities on third down, but we just didn't convert and give them credit. But I thought LSU played a beautiful game. I thought their quarterback was tremendous. Those receivers, they made some incredible plays that were really well covered, several of them. And, but they just made the play. And that's what you got to do to win these type of games. So you give them credit. I thought they played a heck of a game and deserved to win the game. They were definitely the better team tonight for sure. So I'm really happy for Coach O. I think he's one of the good guys in the business, and I'm happy for him. I know what it's like to be in that situation, and you pour a lot into it, and certainly no fun to be in this seat. But I do just say congratulations to them, and beautiful football team that earned it. And we were the first 15-0 team last year, and to see them do it, and they earned it. Simple as that. So hats off to them, and I thought they played with tremendous character and class and just will to win. And that's what championship games are all about, and just too many big plays and not quite enough from us when we had some opportunities to give ourselves a chance there in the fourth quarter. But again, just proud of our seniors. These guys are leaving here with 55 wins, and this hurts right now. A lot of pain. I'm disappointed. I hurt for all of our fans. But what an incredible run. And we'll get back to work. We start spring ball 6 weeks from Wednesday, and excited about next year's team, and the challenge of going back to work and putting another team together. So we'll celebrate this group. We're going to have our banquet next weekend. We'll celebrate this wonderful group of seniors the right way, and then we'll get back to work and see if we can get back here.
Again, as a reminder, we're going to take questions for our players first. So if you have a question, raise your hand. We'll get you a microphone. Please make sure to give us your name and affiliation before your question. Start right down here in the front, middle.
Trevor Groves, CUTigers.com. It's obviously been such a long time since you lost a game. Just what you're going through emotionally, and does it take any of the sting out of it, just knowing how much you have coming back next season, and quick turnaround, like Coach said, before spring ball?
Yeah, it sucks. I think the worst thing is you don't get to go back and play with this group. So that's, for me, that's the worst thing, just those seniors, especially the guys up front, some of the wideouts. It's just gonna, we're gonna be fine. We'll be back, but it just sucks not getting to finish the way you wanted to with those guys.
We'll come back down here in the very front on the aisle.
Trevor, can you, Brett Sink of Clemson SI. Trevor, can you kind of put your finger on what happened tonight? You didn't feel like your throws were sharp enough, and what was going on, especially in the second half?
Yeah, it was a lot of different things. I think, first of all, LSU did a really good job. They brought a lot of pressure. They did a good job mixing up the coverages. But just at the end of the day, I just didn't play well enough for us to win, Too many missed plays by me, missed a lot of receivers, and, just wasn't my night.
Go all the way over to our far right.
Trevor, Scott Kushner, Times-Picayune. What was the issue on third down tonight? Was it anything in particular they were doing defensively, or do you think you just missed some throws? Where did you kind of see the breakdown there?
Yeah, it was both, for sure. I think a couple times, they had us schemed up pretty good, and they stopped us on third down. And then a handful, at least 4, were missed throws or, just them making a good play on the ball. So it's a lot of different things. But, I mean, like I said, just at the quarterback position, if you're going to win games like this, you got to play really well, and we just didn't do that tonight.
We're going to come over here, standing on our left.
Trevor, as a competing quarterback, I wanted to get your thoughts on what you thought about the way Joe played and led that team to win.
Yeah, I mean, he's great. He's unbelievable. He's a great player. Got a lot of respect for him and just his journey. And really just their whole team, got a lot of respect for them. Like Coach said, they play with a lot of character in class, and hats off to them. They beat us tonight. There's no excuses. But, yeah, I mean, he played great for sure.
In the back and the right.
Trevor, is Steve Moulton, ESPN Radio out of Huntsville, Alabama. You mentioned in the semifinal how physical Ohio State was. I was wondering if you could comment maybe about the physicality of LSU, and moving forward, where would you like to improve heading into next year?
Yeah, I mean, it was obviously a physical game. Any big game like this, when you're playing a really good team, it's going to be physical. But, just little things I know I can do. Just got to be more accurate. Wasn't accurate tonight. Didn't put the ball where it needed to be. Didn't give my guys a chance enough. And then, I mean, it comes down to that, really. It's just giving them a chance, and I just didn't do a good job of doing that.
Over here, second row on our right.
Nicole Auerbach, The Athletic. Trevor, towards the end of the game, those last couple minutes, coaches are coming up to you, teammates are coming up to you and comforting you. What is their message? Because, I mean, again, this is the first time you're going through this at Clemson.
Yeah, just, you get so busy looking for what's next, and, a moment like this happens, and man, it sucks, but you got to look back on what you've done, and we've done some great things, and we got a lot more in store ahead, for sure. But, I mean, it's just, you got to look back and enjoy all the things you did accomplish, because what we were able to do is pretty amazing to be a part of, and just going to miss this group of guys, and I hate how it finished. But, man, we did some really amazing things.
Are there any other questions for Trevor? Trevor, thanks for being with us. You can head back to the locker room.
Thank you all. Y'all have a great night. Bye.
We are joined by Tanner Muse, so if there are any questions for Tanner, let's go ahead and entertain those now, please. Start right down here in the front row.
Tanner, Trevor Groves, CUTigers.com. Obviously not finishing your career the way you wanted to, but I guess your senior class tied last year's class for the most wins of all time. Just what do you think your legacy will be at Clemson?
I think at the end of the day, I'm going to be defined as a person more than a football player. I think the way I came in, day out, the work I put in to just to get here, I think is at the end of the day what I'll be defined as, how good of a person I was, and just how I impacted others and all these young guys I got to work with. I just appreciate them for loving on me and letting me love them. So I can't thank them enough.
Any other questions? Tanner, we appreciate you joining us.
Yep,
Thanks
thank
very
y'all.
much. Questions for Coach? We'll start right here. Third row.
Thanks. Dabo, to your right, when Trevor had the fumble and came over the sideline, you spoke to him there directly. What did you tell him?
I just told him to keep his head up. I told him I loved him and that, hey, listen, this is a great opportunity to lead and to respond. And, he's had so much good. We all have. We've had so much just unbelievable success, so many great things. And, he's never lost a game. And, he's not going to lose many. I'll go ahead and tell you that right now. He ain't going to lose many. He's going to be a hard guy to beat forever because he's special. And he had a tough night tonight for whatever reason. Just didn't have his best night. But I wouldn't trade him for nobody. I love that guy. And that's it. I just told him, hey, keep your head up. You got a great opportunity here to respond. It's easy when everything's good. And so just told him I'm proud of him and appreciated his fight and his grit, his will. And, hey, that's ball. Listen, he was giving everything he had. And it was a good play by them, knocking it loose. And, so just we go over there and love on him when they throw touchdown passes. I want to love on him when he had a mistake too. And because his effort was tremendous. And again, just didn't have our best night tonight. But man, I love Trevor Lawrence. I wouldn't trade that guy for nobody. And he is special. I know exactly how he'll respond. He'll get right back to work. And we're going to have a really, really good football team next year. We got tons of guys back. I got 15 mid-years there. And this is a bad moment. But even if we'd have won it and it was a great moment, it's still just a moment. The true joy comes in the challenge of trying to go do it. And we'll get back to work on that. Literally, I think 6 weeks from Wednesday, we're back on the field. And look forward to it. Stinks tonight. Really just, I don't ever plan to lose. So it just stinks. But listen, this is about LSU. They earned it. And like I said, I'm really happy for Coach O. I have a lot of respect for him and their players. They earned it. Nobody gave them anything. They went and earned it. So tip your hat to them. And this was their night. And it wasn't our night. But man, what an unbelievable year! What an unbelievable decade. To be honest with you, just an unbelievable decade. And excited about starting this new one. So, we'll learn from it. We'll get better. Certainly, there were some things that were there that where we had our chances, but just didn't do enough tonight. And give them credit.